I thought we started a little slow in the first quarter, and I think they did too. I don't think anybody shot the ball really good the first quarter. We were really kind of settling early for jump shots and stuff instead of getting some paint touches and all that. And I thought the second quarter we kind of adjusted a little bit. And then I think the biggest thing that I'm proud of and we've really been working hard is the fact that we shot 80% from the free throw line. I think we were 21 for 26, so that's a positive. We still have some people missing. We still have some people trying to come back from, knick-knack injuries and stuff like that, so we kind of missed that. But for the most part, you don't play as well. I don't think we play as well as we were capable of playing, and we'll get back, work on it, and it's just second game of the season or third game of the season, and so it's a long season. Like I tell them, don't hang your head. We're going to get back to work, and that's what we do.
How do you feel? Is it hard? You still kind of playing a little catch up because you missed so much time the last few years. Do you feel close to yourself, or where are you right now?
I feel better than I have been in the past 2 years. Whenever I hit the court, I feel even better. I know it was a long process, but I'm just happy to be back. And mentally, I'm just pushing through. The brace doesn't affect me in any type of way. I'm the same Brandi, but even better.
Just talk about, you've got some new ball handlers like Tamia's there. Just how is it, just kind of how long, just talk about trying to get together in the same office to get everyone on the same page.
I think it helped us a lot, especially having 2 point guards out there, being able to switch whenever they're bringing the ball down. I think Tamia plays a big role in the offense to be able to move Rice to the 2 and her playing the 1. So I think she's a big role. She plays a big role for us as the 1.
Coach, how important? You go ahead, Kevin.
You talked about how we're still missing some people. Brandi didn't score her 17, I think it was, and Tamara had 16, but only very few other girls scored. Is the scoring really what y'all are missing from the ones that you're missing?
Yeah, I mean, you look at Mariah Stewart, got hurt in warming up against Auburn. She didn't even ever get in the game and sprained her ankle. So she's our presence inside for the offensive side. She scores for us. I mean, we saw a big improvement. So not having her and then playing with Ash, and I thought, it's like sometimes you're not going to have your best game, and I don't think she shot it that well today. But, I think that's what we're missing. And then, you got Sam, Asia Sam that's out. You got Lene that's out. She's all conference play and she can score. So, you start to add that in, I think it could be pretty big for us, So, I honestly, when you look at it, I think we almost have 3 starters out when you talk about our possible starters. I mean, Sam could be a starter for us, and then Mariah's definitely a starter. So you have that, and I think that the thing that I think that is hurting us the most is them getting playing time to get comfortable all together. So, and I think they're all getting close to coming back. It's close. I think you'll see a different team. I feel confident. But the other thing is the kids that are getting the opportunity to play, they got to keep on working and getting better. I know against Auburn it was really rough on them. We only played 7 kids, and then I look at practice the next day and I see 10 kids, but 3 of them out, So hopefully we can get those kids back and get moving.
Coach, how big is it? Obviously we know what Brandi can do on the floor as a scorer, but her being out there as a vocal leader, the position and the role that she plays, how important is that towards what you're trying to build with your system, with your offense, and the chemistry of this team overall?
Well, I mean, we cried for 2 years, it was tough without her. And for her to come back and see what she's doing. But the thing that's impressive is she's a great leader. But I noticed today, in Auburn, I didn't find, the game was kind of smooth. We played good. I don't think there was a lot of tough coaching, Today there was a lot of tough coaching. And I noticed from Brandi today that she just truly accepted it, You got a kid like Tamara that always accepts the coaching, when it gets tough. But that, it's, to me, when you have your leaders that are accepting whatever and saying, yes, let's go, and trying to get everybody going and stuff. And that's what I see. But, she's always been a leader. As a freshman, she came in and started, and she's, she finds a way, but more vocal now and, more positive vocal comes out. Sometimes you're vocal and it's not all that positive, but that's what she's got. So I'm proud of her, and I think she's grown. But I think you're going to see a different Brandi this year. I think she's ready to play. I think she just needs to get everybody around her to Bella ready to go. I was on her today about getting touches more, and hey, catch and shoot. Let's go. Don't play with the ball, and because man, I think I want to say the first half she had only one shot. That's not enough for her. I mean, she needs to get some touches. And that's our responsibility, too, to try to run something for her. And I thought what ended up happening, she just got aggressive, and she started taking the ball to the goal. And shot, 13 free throws, 12 for 13, which is, man, you can win some games doing that.
Now, Brandi, did you feel like this was like one of the games that you needed to take over in to at least have a shot to be more aggressive?
Yeah, I think my teammates, especially Rice and Tamara, they kept telling me, we got to get you the ball. You got to keep being aggressive and everything. And having them out there with me, it makes it better on me, just hearing it from them, telling me to be aggressive. And I took that in a positive way. I never take anything in a negative way. So when they telling me I'm not being aggressive, then I know I'm not being aggressive. So tonight was definitely a step up for me.
All right. Then, in the second quarter, you guys did take the lead for us a tad bit, but then it started to fade away. What did you feel like went away for you guys?
I think, if you notice, man, when we start to push the ball and all that, we started to get their defense kind of scrambling a little bit. And so we got some easy looks. And it energizes our defense, too. If you notice, the fourth quarter was kind of somewhat like that when we cut it to 8 or whatever. And then, and I think just the inconsistency of how we played, So I think, my opinion is like, hey, we got to go to the go-to people and on the offensive side, push the ball down the floor. And we just didn't really get anybody off the bench that could help us to where we wanted to run the whole game. And even in the turnovers, I thought our turnovers were a little high, especially at certain times, and they didn't even press us. We pressed them, and I think we ended up with one more turnover than them. So, it's just those kind of things. And it wasn't I don't know. I don't think we played our best basketball today. But you play early on, and you're still trying to find yourself.
Coach, what is the timetable on Lene with her returning, and how important is it going to be for her to be back? And
Yeah, she's getting in practice right now. I think she's starting to look a little bit better. I think they're talking November 21st is kind of a first game kind of situation. That's what they're saying. She's got an appointment, and they'll look at her again and stuff. But from our standpoint, watching, it looks like it's getting better. She had a pretty big limp and, a little bit of pain and stuff. But the last couple of practice, that when she got up and down, she looked a lot better and stuff. So, and I'm real cautious, man. We really need her for conference. So we're not in a hurry. We would never be in a hurry to play a player to win games. We just don't do that. I got a good staff. When they look at it, they evaluate it, and we believe in them and we trust in them, and that's kind of what we're saying now. So it's kind of exciting. It's getting closer, and I'd love to see everybody on the floor and see how it works. But I think another thing is it's difficult to play in a dome when you're going to practice in the dome, and we haven't been in here volleyball. Disney World, there's always something, and so it makes it difficult, and it's my fault. I always wanted to play here. I thought I could recruit here, but it's very difficult to shoot in this place, especially now that they took the north end stuff down. Now there's no backdrop, so I don't know, so we got to get in the gym. Like tomorrow they're off, but I know she'll be in here in the dome working and stuff. So yeah, it's a process.